We've all checked ourselves like this before meeting our first love, and if it doesn't work out, it becomes the hardest thing to get over that most of the people has to go through, because not everybody can have fairy tale endings, and that was the whole point of this film, at least on its face value. Past Lives, a film written and directed by debutant Celine Song. On its face value, the film is out and out love story where the characters realize that no matter how much they try, they are not meant to be. But for people who wants to know what's understated, what's the subtext, it is a treasure for them. The foundation on which the film is built on is Hae-sung's love for Na-young and Na-young's drive and ambition to succeed. The line, "when you leave something behind, you gain something too," is being used perfectly because when Na-young's family is immigrating, Hae-sung is left behind and Nora will get to see a new country. Again, after 12 years, when Nora and Hae-sung meets on Skype and starts talking, it is Nora who takes the initiative and puts a stop to their talks or relationship. Once again, she leaves and Hae-sung is left alone, and Nora is chasing her dreams. The characters have as much flaws as qualities. When Na-young's mother talks to Hae-sung's mom, she implies that she organized this date so that she could make memories for Na-young. In a way, that is selfish, and that nature transfers into Na-young when she suddenly stops talking to Hae-sung because it had become a distraction. She had to put her feelings aside because for her, that's the only way to succeed. Leave something to gain something else. The entire story has two different perspectives and no one is either fully right or wrong. It is all a matter of choices and decisions. Before the vague and subtle breakup of sorts on Skype, Nora asked Hae-sung if and when he could visit her in New York, and Hae-sung's answer wasn't definitive. That was the last straw for them. Nora's ambitious nature is ultimately her biggest flaw because it gets in her life way too much, and she starts losing herself in the race of chasing her dream. Nora's relationship with her husband Arthur is completely different, but it also suffers the same fate. They got married young because of Nora's green card. Arthur is a completely different kind of character and way more realistic husband than you would see in other films because he was being so much supportive. The efforts that he puts in their relationship are pure. Arthur wanting to understand Nora's sleep talking, her dreams, his support towards the entire Hae-sung and Nora's dynamic, and him asking Nora if she's happy with the life that she has, just shows how much empathetic Arthur truly is. Nora, on the other hand, always in some way regretted her decision. Every time Arthur speaks something in Korean, her answers would be in English. The cultural differences were there right from the beginning. Nora forgot that she never visited the Statue of Liberty with Arthur. It is never talked outright by Nora, but it is shown and implied that she is impulsive. Every decisions and choices that Nora has made, they somewhat disrupted her life more than she could think at that time, but at the same time, she did it for herself. Her immigrating to foreign countries to achieve something played the pivotal role in the choices she made. There is no judgment from Hae-sung, as he told Na-young in the restaurant that he often thinks what if he had come to New York 12 years ago? What if they had never broken up? Would they have married? In the end, Hae-sung realized that the ship has sailed and it is time to move on when he questioned Na-young about them being Indian and what would they be in next life, but neither of them have an answer. Na-young and Hae-sung's journey is full of what ifs and regrets. Had Nora moved to Korea again, she would get Hae-sung, but she'd have to leave her career in New York behind. Once again, the line works here. When you leave something behind, you gain something too. Had Hae-sung came to New York, she would have gotten her girl, but that's life. Things don't work out. Even if you love someone as hard as Hae-sung loved Na-young, but it's not just the fate and choices that shape our lives, it is the circumstances that defines our path.